they look great just on their own as well. $59 is the price here on this printed floral shirt. This is the stretch cotton seersucker printed floral shirt. Now, this is a beautiful kind of crisp seersucker classic button front, but it has the gorgeous flower details printed on. So just a touch of femininity. Here is the colors we'll go through. This is sage. Here is pale peony. Here's honeysuckle. So we just talked about this honeysuckle in the jacket we showed, but we also have the tank in all of these colors as well. So you can wear this with the tank and be totally coordinated. Now on QVC.com, we have a few more colors as well. There's hydrangea. Isn't that pretty? Then we have gardenia, which is like a classic black and white, most limited. And then we have navy. And actually, navy is the most limited. There's only 2 dozen left in the navy. So if that's your color, let's shop for it. 68% cotton, 29% nylon, 3% spandex, extra small through 5X. All right, let's talk about this. Where would you like to start, Betsy? I mean, this is such a beautiful top.
Yeah, well, we can start with the fabrication, which for us, seersucker is a tried and true fabrication, sort of is the equivalent of summertime, because that seersucker pucker is actually, it's got a utilitarian nature to it. It was created for men's suiting in the South over 125 years ago in New Orleans, because men needed something to be polished but not be sweating you know, to the point where it shows. So that's what seersucker was created for. Of course, women were really hip to take it over and now create our own blouses. So this is sort of the marriage of the seersucker silhouette, the great tried and true sort of boyfriend, but now we've given it an additional twist with this gorgeous floral print. Now you'll notice on the navy and the gardenia colors, you can really see the contrast. On some of the lighter colors, it's just subtle. So a nice stretch cotton polyester or seersucker. So it has that great sort of quality that you want of a crispness, but a little bit of stretch, which is what you might desire in a fabulous button-up shirt. Side to match buttons really just blend right in. The star of this is not only the seersucker, but that gorgeous print, almost done in an artistic sort of like a scribble, like a drawing. It almost looks like something Isaac,
like a pen
you know, would have drawn.
Really nice. That's right.
Isn't it
I agree.
beautiful?
Beautiful. You're even seeing on the back the detail here with the horizontal pinstripe seersucker going on the yoke and then vertical down the back. So just really cute details and touches here. Now, seersucker, like you said, is like this quintessential summertime. I, for the first time, got to explore the East Coast. I went to the beach. I went to Cape Cod and Newport, Rhode Island. And, you know, I tried to dress the part.
My neighborhood.
Yes, I wore an Isaac seersucker dress, by the way. But this would have been perfect for that. This is how I saw the ladies dressing around town, going out to lunch, just looking fabulous, but effortless at the same time.
There's definitely a preppy vibe. Now, typically, seersucker is a color and a white striped. On this one, we actually did it a little bit more tonal, so that it's not like pinstripe and then the floral. It sort of blends a little bit more. The seersucker itself is a little bit more subtle. From a distance, it might not even like read like seersucker, but as soon as you get close up, you're going to get that great polish. Now, in terms of fit, this isn't necessarily as large or as roomy fitting as some of our boyfriend shirts. Boyfriend shirts typically run a little bit longer. We often do side seam pockets, which requires additional length. This is more of that traditional, what I would say is a girlfriend shirt. So still intended to fit at the shoulders. Here we're seeing it on Blair. I believe she wears it in an extra small. So you're seeing that it fits her beautifully, but it's not too long. So if you are petite, it won't be too
And we also
overwhelming
have
for
a
your frame.
video. I can't see whose face this is. It might actually be Blair as well, wearing this tied around her waist in the honeysuckle version too. So that's a great option. Can we show the video?
It is.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
It's a great.
Look
Oh, that is
see,
Blair. Looking
this is Blair. She had
fabulous.
2 different hairstyles. So gorgeous here with it. You know, I think she's wearing the tank and the ponte pant. So that's kind of the outfit that I have on, minus the seersucker top. But look at that. Looks fantastic. I would
that's
totally
giving
tie
me
it.
Audrey Hepburn vibes.
It really
That's giving me the exact vibe that we were sort of talking about. And because there are no pockets, she's able to do that front tie without competing with a lot of additional fabric that sometimes comes with having pockets and additional length. So, if you have a maxi dress that's sleeveless, tie this. This creates that silhouette. You're able to sort of, control the tensity of your tie. But I love this opened, as you said, with the great butter soft tanks underneath. Of course, all the way buttoned up, maybe nestled with the B-pin up at the neckline. So many gorgeous ways to wear this top.
Yes, indeed. All right, here's the colors. This is sage. Here's pale peony. Here's honeysuckle. And then on QVC.com, we have a few more. Hydrangea, navy, and gardenia. All right, $59.
Love it.
Super cute. Okay, here is the denim ankle pants. Now,